Davis. Come on.
Come on.
Here's Jiggy.
I gotta figure this out. Oh yeah, it's not that. It's the maiden voyage, kids. It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar experience starring comedian James Davis without comedian James Davis.
Elvis has left the building.
He has officially left the building. And it is a little bit early today. We've got Mr. Mike Game in studio. Wichita's favorite black intellectual.
No, it's Wichita's leading black intellectual.
Ah, I stand corrected, sir. And also today here on the big broadcast, the Jiggy Jaguar Experience broadcast live, Sundays live 2 to 4 Central, 3 to 5 Eastern, and 12 to 2 Pacific over there at jiggyjaguar.net. Newsletters, social sites. You can donate to our cause if you would like. And if you want to give us a holla, 661-349-8255. From the rat-infested attic, we are about 15 minutes away from Maya Cena, who is going to be joining us on the skip. And
she's not related to John Cena, is she?
No, she's not related to John Cena. She is a hot black chick, as they say.
Do we?
We're also going to have unicorns on the show.
Do we have Gigi Belmonica?
Talk about things that don't exist.
Yes! And we've got the no-talent internet hack radio DJ Jigben Freud with you. We have the professor, Steve Lovesy, with us, who is sacked out on the couch over there. And we have with us two members of the Mike Game Daycare.
No, they are members of the local Hood 103.
They are.
I'm starting my own band of child rebel soldiers.
They are the
Get ready to take over Hutchinson, Kansas.
Getting ready to take
They
over,
are the
baby.
Union Mafia boys.
They're coming to get you. They're like the boogeyman. Let's see what else we've got here. Also today, the Jiggy Jaguar Experience is brought to you by Foco Me, Foco You. That's just a little plug out there. That's not even official until June. We're getting a call from Nick Coyle. I need to grab Nick Coyle there. Look at that. It's Nick Coyle in the building on the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience. What's going on, sir?
How's it going, man?
How are you? We've got Mike Game in studio with us. We also have the Professor Steve Lovesy, as you can see, sacked out on the couch over there. And we have two members of Mike Game's Child Military Army. And,
Child Rebel Soldiers.
Child Rebel Soldiers. I stand corrected once again. Hi-oh. And Nick, how are you doing on this fine Sunday afternoon, joining us today on the skip? How are you?
Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Just chilling out.
Just chilling out, hanging and banging, as they say. I don't know who's saying it. Don't know why they're saying it, but dollars to donuts. And I know Mike Game brought the donuts. We're going to get it going. Nick, give us a little bit of background on yourself, my friend. Talk to us about what makes you you.
Nick, the singer of Stardog Champion.
Yes, indeed.
Guitar player, also a songwriter. Musician, rock and roller. Got rock in my blood. That's what I do.
You're a rock and roller. You're kicking ass and taking names. Talk to me a little bit about Stardog Champion. I love this name.
We're a new band. We just released an EP about 3 weeks ago called Exhale. Features myself and Aaron Fink and Mark James, formerly of Breaking Benjamin. We just played Point Fest in St. Louis last Sunday with like Alice in Chains and Papa Roach, 3 Days Grace. Yeah, it was a good time. It was our second show actually. It's like 10,000 people that are watching us, so it was pretty kick-ass.
Look at that.
We're just kicking off some stuff right now. We're looking to get touring this summer, and we're just looking to get out there in the town near everybody.
We've got Nick Coyle joining us today from the band Stardog Champion. It features members of Breaking Benjamin, Lifer, and the Drama Club, which, of course, as we all know with me, when it comes to drama, I run from drama as fast as humanly possible, and you can't see everybody's...
He runs straight to YouTube with the videos that create the drama.
The Northeast PA Quartet is responsible for selling more than 4 million LPs worldwide And Nick is with us today, kicking ass, taking names. The band released their much-anticipated debut EP entitled Exhale on April 23rd, as well as a brand new music video for their single When We Fall. Talk to me about When We Fall. It's an incredible music video. We're going to play it here in a few. Talk to me about this.
The video or the song?
Talk to me about the song, man. It's a great piece of business out there.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's just a rockin' upbeat song. It's about how we're still socially connected today with Facebook and Twitter and all the different things, and but with all that said, I think that we're growing further apart as people, like talking wise. There's not that conversation anymore. So that's what the song's about, and yeah. That's about it.
We've got Nick Coyle joining us today via the Skype, and he is with us today talking about his band Stardog Champion. And Professor, do you have anything for Nick while we've got him on
This
the
young
horn?
man over here does.
Uh-oh, jump in there. I warn you ahead of time, sir.
Codename CRS #1.
These are unfiltered questions, so be prepared. Jump in there, homie.
Being in a rock group, do you get a lot of girls?
Do I get a lot of girls? Actually, I'm taken, but yeah. There's been a time when there's been a lot of girls. Let's just say that.
You just changed the course of this young man's life. He's going from wanting to be a nuclear engineer to being a musician.
Hey, someone's got to do it.
Exactly.
No, nuclear engineer is CRS #2. They're code names.
Oh my God.
I must keep my minions' identities a secret.
That's right. We don't want Nick Coyle from Stardog Champion to blow the cover of your child. What is it? Your
Child rebel soldiers.
Child rebel.
We got another
soldiers.
question for Nick here.
Jump in there. Who's next?
Hey, when are you going on tour?
We're looking to go on tour probably in the next month or so. So we just got a booking agent, and yeah, we're just looking to.
You going nationwide with that, or regional, or?
It's gonna be all over the place. So we're hoping to hit everywhere.
Cool.
We've got Nick from the band Stardog Champion with us today. Stardog Champion, of course, Nick Coyle. He is reigniting the creative flame that sparked the band Lifer, set the path for Breaking Benjamin's success, and they've got drummer Josh Karras to the mix, and you get Stardog Champion. It's been produced by Grammy-nominated Neil Avron, who produced Switchfoot, Everclear, Linkin Park. Exhale, the group's first EP featuring the single When We Fall, is a collection of sharp and mature rock tracks. Unlike a lot of modern-day manufactured rock tunes, Exhale is a product of passion and lifelong influences of today's listening audience and should be getting ready to absorb. It's amazing. Stardog Champion, how did you guys get this whole thing put together? This is a really cool collection of musicians.
Well, like you said, I was in a band called Lifer before with Mark and Aaron. So, with the things that were going on with Breaking Benjamin, we decided to kind of get back together and test the waters to see if there was still that flame there, and it was there. So we just started writing some songs, and
Look at that! I'm getting a call. Not on our actual phone line. It's from our studio line, so God knows what this is. So hold on just a second, Nick. This is just par for the course here. You're live on the air. Who is this?
This is Cameron from the band Rock and Roll Villain Society.
Hey, what's going on, brother? How are you?
Doing great. How are you doing, man?
Pretty good, actually. You're not supposed to call for another hour.
Oh, really? Okay, maybe I'm on. I guess I'm on Pacific Sister time.
Yes, you're not supposed to call for another hour. I've got you down at the top of next hour.
Next hour?
Yes.
Okay.
I will talk to you then, man. I appreciate it. Nick, I apologize. That is the essence of what this program is each and every Sunday. You never know what the hell you're going to get.
Nick, I got a question for you.
Jump in there. Get us back to normalcy.
Do you, when I heard the name of your band, I was kind of thinking from that song from Mother Love Bone. Is that where you picked the name up for your band, or just
Yeah. We just, we were searching around for names, and today
That's a great song and a great name,
bands.
by the way.
Oh yeah, it is a great tune.
Way better than my
We
name.
were just searching around for names, and with there's being so many bands these days. There's like literally you think of a band name and it's taken. So we're digging around in CDs and books and whatnot, and that was one that came across. I'd written down. We were like, yeah, it's a really cool name. And of course, we were all big fans of that whole scene of like the Nirvana and the early alternative '90s scene. So it's kind of like a nod to that band as well.
I hear you. I get you on all the names taken out there. There's only one word name that I've ever seen not used for a band that I thought was kind of logical, and it was the word enemy. I've still yet to see a rock band use that name. But I mean, you're right. I mean, I've got friends that'll spend months trying to figure out what to name their new band because everything's taken.
Oh man, it was the hardest thing. There was literally like 5 different bands with every name we'd come up with. It was just like So yeah, that was the hardest part of being in this band so far.
We've got Nick Coyle joining us today from Stardog Champion. If you want to find them on the internets, you can get on Twitter. It's twitter.com/StardogChamp, also facebook.com/StardogChampion. And I'm going to, and I preface this because I don't know what the hell he's going to say, Nick. But Mike Game, do you have anything for Nick from Stardog Champion, being the residential hip-hop extraordinaire that you are, and Wichita's
leading black intellectual?
There you go.
No, I've never heard of him before. I'll be honest, because I'm not really into rock things, but also I never really leave my house for things either. But I'm interested to check this guy out. I'm waiting for us to see the video. I'm ready to check it out. Until then, I will just sit back in the cut and drink this new elixir I'm naming Tiger's Blood.
Well, Nick, before I let you go, my friend, I got one more question for you, and I know Steve does as well. We're going to play this music video. Before we do, talk to me about the process for making this music video.
Well, we got like 26 chicks. We dressed them in white, got some white masks.
I'm sold.
Threw them on them.
I'm sold.
And yeah, that's the preface. Got some projectors.
Were they hot chicks?
We went to town.
Yes.
Yeah, they were hot.
It's a rock
chicks.
video. What kind of question is that? It's not a rap video. This is a rock video. Come on, guy.
Sorry.
Sorry, my child rebel soldiers are still in middle school.
Have you guys already been picked up by a major label? I was just curious on that.
We're actually talking to a few right now, so we're just working that out.
Oh, good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck.
Thank you.
Well,
Thanks,
in a non-related news, I have to share this bit of information. My day is now ruined. I'm just looking at these Jones hoes that we got, Jiggy, and they're products of Canada.
really?
I can't believe I'm drinking Canadian soda.
Okay, well, Nick, thank you for coming in and taking the fire, my friend. And
Thanks for having me.
Hey, we look forward to seeing you rocking one night, man. I'll definitely come check one of your shows out, when you're in the area.
Yeah, definitely. Please do, man. Let me know.
That'll do, my friend.
looking forward to it. We're gonna play your music video right now here on the big broadcast, and I appreciate you joining us. Thanks for doing this, man.
All right, thanks a lot, guys.
Definitely, brother. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good one.
Right.
Bye.
You too.
Appreciate it.
Later.
It is Stardog champion here on the world famous Jigman Freud radio experience, and I want to thank Stardog champion for being with us today. We've got let's see here, over in the corner there, as you can see on the Ustream right now, we have the members of the, what is it, Mike Game
Child Rebel Soldiers.
Child Rebel Soldiers in the building.
Glasses is CRS1, non-glasses is CRS2.
Oh, Jesus. Now, we're going to go talk to Maya Cena here in a few moments here on the big broadcast, and
the unicorn.
The unicorn. What are you doing over there, Miss?
I just refuse to believe that it's a hot black chick. I'm just going to go out and say that. And I can say that, guys. I'm half black. I can say things like that.
We are going to try to pull her up here on the skip. On the skip, as they say.
Do professionally. So you know what kind of questions I can and can't ask her.
I don't know. We're going to find out what you can and can't ask her here in a few moments.
I'm going to bring up...
There's a call. Uh-oh. We're getting a call.
Awesome.
Hey, what's up, Swank? You're live on the air. What's up?
We just wanted to tell you one thing, man. #CCC.
Oh, Jesus.
Is that motherfucker Christopher Swank?
Chris Swank, Chris Ortiz, hashtag Team CC in the mother building.
You got your boy Mike Gang. What's up?
You got your boy Mike.
And we got the professor here on career day. Hey, Jag Radio.
On career day. Well, gentlemen, will I see you this evening at the Fat Tony's, as they say?
You most absolutely will.
Good stuff.
Two Chris's don't make right.
Go
Chris makes a left, the other one makes a right, I guess. I don't know. Maybe two make a right. I don't freaking know.
It's hashtag go sell houses.
We'll be in the building tonight at Fat Tony's.
Hey.
Who's buying my game shots, though?
And my game and Jiggy Jaguar.
Boom. Boom. Well, hey, gentlemen, I will see you guys this evening.
Hey.
Now, we're going to do this. We're going to call this hot black chick on the Skype.
The unicorn.
The unicorn, as they say.
Those guys had a question for you, Jiggy, and I got the answer. They
Okay,
didn't know
well,
how
hold
many,
on. I got to pull
they
up
didn't know
our...
how many wrong turns to make a right. You do 4 wrong turns, and you're back where you started.
We've got to pull up our friend here.
And if anybody knows anything about wrong turns, it's my game.
It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show, coast to coast and border to border, all over the World Wide Web, over there at JiggyJaguar.com. I don't know why I pointed to the Swiss Army apartment, but I did. Sundays live 2 to 4 Central, 3 to 5 Eastern, 12 to 2 Pacific at JiggyJaguar.net. And in studio today we have the Professor Steve Lovesy. We have myself, Jigman Fraud, also known as the Joe Dirt of the local industry. We have Mike Game, which is, what is it, Wichita's
leading black intellectual. Jiggy.
Leading black intellectual. Then we have the members of the Mike Game Child Rebel Soldiers.
Yes.
And
I don't even know what they do yet. I haven't given them a path yet, but they're my minions.
There are your minions, and then we have on the Skype, and I'm gonna see if I can pull this up here. Let's see. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go with a little desktop thingamajiggy. We're gonna get that gimmick going. Can we? I just love Skype. I just absolutely love Skype. It is just such a circus. There she is, kind of. Still trying to work out the bugs on this Skype shenanigans. We'll bring her into the full picture. And there she is. Look at that.
Hey, before we go any further, I just want to say that I love you. I just look at you right now, and I'm in love with you.
Mike, has something been tripped over there on the side? Because I've lost like headphones.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
Okay, is all the plugs in the side there, the green plug and all that shenanigans?
On the left.
On the left? Because I think we've lost sound. Or at least I've lost sound.
You can't hear us?
There we are. I can hear you now.
All right.
Look at that.
Test 1, 2, 3.
There we are. It's always nice to do a test in the middle of a live national radio show. Now, now I made a reference earlier to this fine young performer we have on Skype, and that she was a hot black chick. And Mike Game said that they are like unicorns, they don't exist.
That's right.
But as soon as we got her on Skype, he immediately goes, "I love you."
It happens like that.
I love you too.
Shut your mouth, CRS1.
Now, well, I will have to say that you guys know how to set up a Skype call. That is fabulous, because usually when we do Skype calls with people, they have all sorts of shenanigans in the background. We can't see them. The lighting is god-awful. This is perfect. So whatever you're doing, keep it up.
Doing that. That's the manager.
There it is, the manager. And you've got to have handlers in this industry, and if you don't, well,
You end up like my game.
you end up like Mike Game. So, but let's get a little bit of your background here. Talk to us about how you got started, as they say, doing the damn thing.
Okay. Well, I was 6 years old when I fell in love with music. I was in my room watching MTV, and they were playing a bunch of videos and stuff, and I saw Britney Spears. She was singing and dancing in her music video, and I was like, I want to be like that. I want to dance and have music videos and have my own music and stuff like that. So I started singing every day, and I fell in love with it. And professionally, I came to my mom at 11 years old, and I told her, Mom, I want to be a singer. I want to do this seriously, and let's get started with this and stuff like that. So we did YouTube videos. We, performed. I performed different places, and we got connected with Sean Campbell. He's a Grammy nominated producer who found and produced Cody Simpson, and he recently toured with Justin Bieber. So I'm working with Sean Campbell right now, and I'm also working with a choreographer named Darian Henning, and I went to LA recently, and we recorded 4 different songs. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We recorded 4 songs, and I did a video for one of the songs, and it's actually coming out, my first single called Dollar. It's coming out May 30th, and then the video will be coming out in June, so I'm looking forward to that, and I think everybody's going to love it, and I can't wait.
Now, talk to us a little bit about some of these interesting points of your musical career. You have had some very, very cool stuff happen.
Thank you. Yeah, I've gone up in front of Marvelous Marvin. He's done Beyonce, Usher, Boyz II Men, things like that. And that was really awesome doing that. I went up also in front of Ian Burke. He found Left Eye out of TLC. He's super nice. I love him. I also went to Shakespeare's studio and hung out and got to see his session happen. He's produced people like Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, Pink, and many others. So, yeah, it's been really, really fun.
Now, fill us in on some of your interesting trials and tribulations. I'm sure you've had some struggles to get to the point that you are now, but fill us in a little bit on those.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, we first went up to Atlanta, if I can step in as her manager. We went up to Atlanta, and we did go before Ian Burke and Shakespeare. They were fabulous, but the first producer we actually went with actually ended up taking some of our money. So we're currently, in a lawsuit, and I am getting my money back. But it's just interesting. You have to be very careful in the industry. So we're actually kind of putting a link together on the people that we trust in the industry, so that if there's future superstars on the way up, that they can be on the lookout for that type of thing. But that was one of our biggest hiccups. But besides that, it's been pretty good. I mean, it's a lot of hard work.
Definitely a lot of hard work. Yeah, definitely.
Now, talk to me about some of the music that you have available. I understand you've got a website and you're doing social media and all these things. Talk to me about that.
Well, I have a lot of covers on my YouTube. It's youtube.com/Mary Maya Sienna, and that's MAYASIENNA. And then I have my first debut single coming out May 30th, and it is called Dollar. And then the video is following in June. So I'm really, really excited about that. And then I also, I'm a spokesperson for anti-bullying. I myself have been bullied, and it's not fun. And so I just want to help inspire kids around the world and, you know, show them that they're not alone and give them hope and that they can be themselves and follow their dreams and just do what they love.
That's really cool. Now, Mike, do you have anything for our guest?
How old are you?
I'm 15.
I take back I love you. I can't say that legally anymore. I can't legally say that. But if there's any clogs in that machine with that lawsuit, I got my child rebel soldiers here. I mean, we gotta rough some people up. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
When we get off.
if there's a snafu, you have our phone number.
I'm just saying.
Now, you guys have Maya. You have got an incredible background. You've got all sorts of different things coming up. Kind of give me, without giving away too much of the inner workings of everything. What are some of your goals within the next, let's say, 3 to 5 years?
I would definitely. I would love to be up on stages in front of thousands of people. I'd love to get a Grammy. I'd love to be able to work with my role models. They're Beyonce, Christina Aguilera, and all those people. Rihanna too. I love her. That would just be so amazing to collaborate with them. And I really want to inspire people with my music and just, you know, be like a performer and make it a lifelong career.
That's cool. That is really cool. Before we let you go, how do we find you on Twitter and Facebook and connect with you on all the different social media sites?
Yes, my Twitter username is @TheMayaSienna, and that is TheMayaSienna. And then my Facebook is facebook.com/TheMayaSienna. I also have an Instagram, and that is also The Maya Sienna. And then my YouTube is youtube.com/Maya Sienna. And my website is Maya Sienna Music.
That's cool. Well, hey, the professor has rejoined us. Do you have anything for Miss Maya Sienna? We've still got her on the line.
I'm just wishing you all the success that this industry can provide, and just keep going at it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, because I'm 25, and then I started this when I was 13. I'm already burnt out.
I understand that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, you guys have yourself a wonderful Sunday. I appreciate you coming on with us today, and we will definitely talk to you soon. Thanks for being on today.
All right,
Thank you for having us.
We appreciate it. You guys have a lot of success in the music industry. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
so
We look
much.
forward to it and being on your show again. Take care.
Yeah,
Definitely. You guys have a wonderful day. Thanks. Maya Sienna with us today here on the big broadcast. And look at that. We're going to bring it back to me, not the skip. It's got to come back to me right here. Jiggy Jaguar Experience rolling right along 30 minutes after the top of the hour. Houston Norris, a.k.a. Foti Fo, who was scheduled to join us today here on the show, in studio. He is not here for the second week in a row. Last week, he couldn't come because of something. He couldn't come today because of graduation. His sister's graduation.
These rappers just do not take their career seriously anymore.
So, once again, we don't have any sign of Foti Fo, but we might have the sign. We might have Key Boy in the building. I don't know. That's still up in the air. We were also going to hear from a rapper who is coming from Wichita, Kansas, by the name of Duh Second Letter. Haven't heard from him either.
Oh God.
And we have another Skype that we're going to be doing in the next hour with
I'm just saying this is the week where Jiggy not only comes out the closet, he kicks the doors down.
Oh! Liberty Harkness is going to be with us in the next hour. We're going to take a quick little time out here, and when we come back, we will chat about a situation.
I have a story.
We are gonna bring up a little story. I guess you would say.
I'm just saying, when you think you know somebody, man.
We're going to chat here in a few moments. So, we've got that when we get back here on the world famous Jigman Freud radio broadcast. It's going to be interesting. Mr. Mike Game, his child rebel soldiers in the building. That sounds like a rap group. Mike Game with the child rebel soldiers in the building. I could be their hype man. Just as long as AJ can come with me. We will talk about that when we come back.
Jake in the closet, get out that closet!
Here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar. We also might have Sean Story and Tom Smalling to respond to some social media shenanigans in the next hour as well. So we've got that when we get back here on the big broadcast.
Controversial, fearless, pioneers. The game has changed.
Do I have everybody's attention now?
The Edge, 8 p.m. Eastern, uncensored, commercial-free, WFFR, FinalFrontierRadio.com.
Domain names from GoDaddy.com are up to 70% off, less than the competition. Plus, each domain includes free hosting with a website builder, a free blog, complete email, and much more. Plus, enter code POD88 when you check out and save an additional 10% on your order. Get your piece of the internet at GoDaddy.com. Some restrictions apply. See site for details.
Hello, my name is John Jack Jr., and I would like to present Jiggy Jaguar. Don't sweat it. There's a lot of people to go around with them. Hey, do you want their autograph? Cool. Hey, hello, hey, sir.
Available for the first time, a special instructional series that will teach you to play mouth guitar. You never learned to play a musical instrument, but that's okay. In no time, you'll be playing mouth guitar. Learn these classics of the mouth guitar. Smoke on the Water, Satisfaction, and Inagata Davida, the long version. Add a little reverb, buzz tone, wah-wah. Play country mouth guitar. Order now and get this special bonus, the quintessential desk drummer. Mouth guitar and desk drumming. No batteries, amplifiers, chords, or talent required.
Hey, office nerds and computer weenies, forget about Trekkie Fest, Computer Fest, and Cyber Fest, because this weekend it's Paperclip Fest.
Wow, Paperclip Fest. Wow.
That's right, Paperclip Fest. Paperclip Fest is your chance to see the latest in paperclip technology, view paperclip art, and learn all about new breakthroughs in paperclip uses for the next millennium. Bring your paperclip questions and talk with factory reps. Don't miss world-renowned paperclip artist Doug Finster showing off his famous paperclip replica of Mount Rushmore. Even see a miniature house built with just paperclips. Plus, there'll be paperclip seminars going on throughout the entire exciting weekend.
Let's get ready to rumble!
For the No Shots Band Total Tough Man Cage Match paperclip fight between Sneaky Pete the Pervert and Dwayne Rusty Eyes Pinkman. Ow! It's all happening this weekend. Don't miss it. Parking is limited, so hurry and get there now. It's Paperclip Fest. Paperclip Fest. Not affiliated with the World Paperclip Organization.
Motherfuckers, crank it.
You've got Jiggy Jaguar. Podcasting from www.jiggyjaguar.com.
It is the world famous Jiggy Jaguar show, coast to coast and border to border all over the World Wide Web over there at jiggyjaguar.net. Jiggy Jaguar Experience brought to you by Focal Me, Focal You. And Sundays live, 2 to 4 Central, 3 to 5 Eastern, 12 to 2 Pacific. Always available at jiggyjaguar.net, newsletter, social sites, donate. You can call us and give us a holla, 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 as they say. Yes, you can holla, holla, holla at 661-349-8255 or on the skip at Talk Radio X. We are about 30 minutes away, ladies and gentlemen, from a guy by the name of Cameron Landers, who will be calling us on Skype. Yes, indeed, it's the Jig-O-Matic himself, Jigman Freud. Also, we want to thank our good friends at K-Rocks Radio in Casper, Wyoming. It's 92.3 FM and AM 1670. You can also get more information at zeropointradio.com. And also SRN, the Spirit of South York, at 148.ca. And we've got Mike Game in the building. The infamous Mike Game.
As always.
The champion. I don't really know what that means. And then you have your Child Rebel Soldiers here.
Yes, I do.
Explain what the Child Rebel Soldiers are.
These are some street urchins I found hanging around Hutchinson, Kansas. They were gravitating towards me because of my just raw magnetism and charisma. And you know what? I'm depressed. I need something to do with my life. And you know what? 25 years old, I don't have kids of my own, never will. I was like, I got to pass all this knowledge and wisdom on to the new generation. And we're multicultural.
And we're multicultural.
We're a rebel coalition of debauchery.
Now, talk to me a little bit about your weekend here in the great city of Hutchinson, Kansas.
The things that I am or am not legally allowed to say.
Hell, Bo.
Oh, it's been crazy. Apparently, the other night, I was drinking till 7 o'clock in the morning and passed out on your front porch. Surprised woke up with no dicks drawn on my forehead, so that was good. Yeah, just been my game it up, drinking a lot, take some substances.
Take some substances. That's always good.
Not gonna say which ones. All I'm saying is all prescribed to me.
Now
that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Now we also went over and saw our Mud Shark friend Jay Marie.
Hobbles, if you will.
Hobbles, if you will, as Dusty Rhodes would say, if you will. And she, of course, I don't know what her gimmick is. I truly do not know what her gimmick is, but
I told you what her gimmick is. She's starting a semen collection in her mouth.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Now, let's see. What else do we have here? Oh, we have to talk about something that took place over the weekend. Now, suffice to say, I do not have a clue why Jigman Freud, and just for the hell of it, we'll find that and play that later. I do not know for the life of me why I decided that when I do humor, I often pile on to myself unnecessary issues and unnecessary problems. Well, apparently this past weekend, I did just that. We were alerted to a situation. Was this Friday night?
Yes.
All the days have ran together for me.
Okay.
Yes, it was Friday night.
It was Friday night. Thank you. Now, what is his code name?
CRS1.
CRS1. Okay. CRS1 alerted us to a situation, as they say, on Friday night. There has been for the longest time, there is a local drive-in I like to refer to as the White Trash Sonic It is a Hutchinson tradition. It ranks right up there with the
Anchor Inn.
with the Anchor Inn
And meth use.
and the Cozy Burgers up in Salina. It's one of these, things that have been around for millions of years. And apparently, they hired several weeks ago, probably about a month or two ago. They hired what we believed to be, sources say, a waitress. When in fact, after I found out this weekend, she's actually a waiter. Now, they hired this, I guess you would refer to her or it as what I referred to her at one time as a Latin hottie.
No, you still refer to her as that.
Now I no longer refer to her as that.
No, you still do.
Because we found something out. We found out.
Wait, hold on. Warning. Again, let us say that us at the Jigman, whatever the name of this fuck show is, Jiggy Jag Experience, we're a progressive, forward-thinking, open-minded people. We are. But go ahead, Jiggy.
Well, we found out that she is not a she is a man dressed as a she.
Nothing wrong with that.
Apparently, she is as the professor calls it, a trans testicle. It's often been referred to as a she-male, dolls with balls, a tranny, essentially. Now, I, being the really bad comedian that I am, I'm not a James Davis. I don't get paid to be a comedian, which he didn't either. But
I was gonna add that in
there. But I was standing out there, and when me and Cousin Chris and Mr. Game were alerted to the fact that that she's a man, baby. Instead of me saying what I should have said, which was nothing, I turned around and I said, well, actually, now that I know that, I'm kind of a little bit more turned on. I think she's a little bit hotter. Now, we also have some street people walking by the studio window. They of course are local meth heads.
Oh, why don't you go ahead and tell us about the awesome coincidence that also occurred. So we find out that Jiggy is into transgender people. And who does he have on our show today?
Supposedly, in the next hour, we're going to be interviewing a porn star on Skype known as Liberty Harkness, who is a
transgendered person.
Transgendered individual. Now, I have basically stuck my foot in my mouth the entire weekend.
His new name?
I have apparently a new name.
Well, apparently you're stuffing more than just foots in your mouth.
Oh my God!
His new name is Jiggy Jaguar.
Apparently, I am now known as Jiggy Jaguar. Now, I don't know why. I took it a step way too far, and I jumped over the edge. This is going to be, hopefully, this incident that happened this weekend, and the incident we're repeating for the folks on the Ustream and on the radio. Hopefully, this incident becomes much like a lot of my other incidents where they just fade away. Nobody keeps track of it, and it just goes away. Because this is not one of my shining moments.
I'm dedicated to keeping us going. I have nothing else going on in my life.
But apparently Mike Game is going, along with his child rebel soldiers over there, going to keep it moving.
Yes.
What do you got? What do you got to say about this situation, Mr. Man over there?
Go ahead, say RS1. You're allowed to speak.
He's gay. And he said last night that she was coming over and he made out with her.
That is actually a true story.
I did not make out with a trans.
And they gave each other a dirty thing.
Rub and tug, if you will.
Yeah.
I am never going to live this down. It's
Jiggy
never gonna happen.
Jiggy, just as they say in the LGBT community, just go ahead and live loud, my brother. Just live loud.
Live loud? Isn't that a booking agency in Wichita?
Yeah, it's also one of those things, but it's been used by the gays for like ever.
Oh my God.
And I don't think the people who have that booking agency find the correlation.
No.
You're here and you're queer.
Oh
I'm used to it. I'm used to it. I'm fine with it.
So, in an effort to be comedic, I, in a roundabout way,
kick the closet doors down.
Kick the closet doors down. That is that for this segment of the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Show. 46 minutes after the hour. We are going to, we have our open door policy today. The open door policy is, of course, a staple of the Jiggy Jaguar experience, which means that at any time, any day, whatever, you can walk through those doors and we will gladly put you on the air. Now, that today, I believed, was going to be, we were going to have Matt and A-Rock show up. I had visions of Sean Story and Tom Smalling make an appearance. Apparently not. Apparently all we have here today with us is Mike Game.
Who's never not awesome.
And the Child Rebel Soldiers.
Oh, can I take a moment?
Jump in there.
I'm going to go ahead and give a birthday shout out to one of my good friends, Jessica Tooth the Toothpin. Today's her birthday, guys. I went ahead and give her some Weight Watchers points for her birthday.
Jesus Christ.
I'm supporting her in her, impossible venture to lose weight. But you know what? God damn it, that girl's got some heart.
She is.
Happy birthday.
I'm being facetious.
Being facetious.
What does that mean?
Explain that.
Oh, God. I'm really not friends with her. You just fucked it up for me. We were going to let it go, but you had to chime in with a happy birthday, too.
Never mind.
Failed. Go run laps!
Go run laps. You're going to make him go run laps? Where are they going to go run laps at?
Fuck, I don't know. Somewhere. He is Mexican, after all.
TalkRadioX.com today. Let's see. We are going to be... we're doing the damn thing all day today from JiggyJaguar.net, by the way. So go over there and say hello to us if you would like. You can Twitter us. You can find us on the skip. Let's see here. I'm gonna see if we have some missed phone calls. We have people who have tried to call us in the past here, and I'm thinking about calling these people back just to see.
We should call my mom.
What they have to say.
We should call my mom.
Why are we calling your mother?
For some reason, I think this will be hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, just totally call my mom later. If we need.
Okay, we will. We will call Mike's mom a little bit later. I want to see if Bob Bell is around. I don't know what Bob Bell could do for us. But I'm going to call Bob Bell and see what he has to say.
Bob doesn't seem to be in right now.
Bob is not in right now.
Number. We'll get back to you as soon as he can. Thanks.
Hey, Bob Bell, it is Jiggy Jag, Mike Game, and the Child Rebel Soldiers. We were sort of bored. We saw that you had called the Talk Radio X Skype, and we wanted to call you back and say, hello. You're not there. We're going to be on for another hour and 10 minutes if you want to give us a holla holla. If not, we will see you later. Peace and chicken grease, my friend. So Bob Bell, not there on the Skype or on the deal. Want to recap here? We've talked to Nick Coyle from Stardog Champion, and we also chatted with Maya Sienna, who is a attractive young negress. We're getting a call from a Matt Neal. Hey, what's up?
Jiggy Jaguar.
What are you doing?
Hey, it's Matt. How are you?
Pretty good, actually. Are you on your way in?
I was, and then I got a phone call a few minutes ago, and I have to go pick up my kids now.
Okay, well, no. See if you can wrangle around your tag team partner, and we can do this next Sunday.
Yes, I've been looking for him. I can't. Have you heard anything from him?
No, I've not heard a damn thing from the guy.
I'm telling you, I think that guy's harder to get a hold of than anybody, maybe even than the president.
That's the old line. Well, see what you can do, and we will wrangle everything together for next weekend.
Well, I apologize, Jiggy. I know you won't, and we got all three of us get together and talk about the other ideas you have.
Yes, and I have a bunch of other ideas that have just recently popped up this week that we need to discuss too. So, I guess just give me a holler sometime this week, and we'll arrange something, even if it's just you and I getting together and chatting.
Hey, that sounds good because I'm really excited about talking about this. I keep thinking about it. I think it'd be great.
Okay, we'll do this. Wrangle everything together. Hit me up on the Facebook, and we'll get it going. All right, brother. I'll talk to you soon, man. Maybe we'll see you next weekend. All right, brother. Have a good one. Later. Matt Neal calling us on the 620 line. That is, of course, 620-402-0878 or 1-866-ROD1-BIC, as they say. We've got Mike Game. We've got the Child Rebel Soldiers. We've got Mike Game drinking Tiger's Blood. The thing that I like about Mike Game is that he was Charlie Sheen before there was a Charlie Sheen.
That motherfucker needs to cut me a goddamn check.
So, talk to me about some of your other activities that this weekend in Hutchinson. What else have you been doing?
Dog, I really can't remember a lot of it.
You can't remember anything?
Well, there's that time where I told my best friend I was in love with her, which is true. And then, send her some pictures that I don't remember sending her, totally fucking drunk. Also, accidentally sent those pictures to my sister.
You have a voicemail. Are you allowed to play that on the air?
I would absolutely not do that to her.
Okay.
I'm not that terrible of a guy.
Okay. Dang it. As I've heard it halfway through.
I'm not that terrible of a guy.
Damn it. Now, Mike is going to try to negotiate with Cousin Chris and a few other sources to maybe be the permanent co-host of the Jiggy Jaguar Experience every Sunday.
Except for drill weekends.
Except for drill weekends. Those weekends will be filled in by comedian James Davis.
Pending that I do not get kicked out the Army.
Now, what has happened to the rest of our guests? Matt Neal has disappeared. Bam. Boom. Gone. We were supposed to talk to someone by the name of Jill Connor today. Nowhere to be found. We were scheduled to talk to a Cameron Landers, who will be with us in about 10 minutes. He will holla, holla, holla at us in 10 minutes. Here's the deal. We're going to go back over here to the Child Rebel Soldiers. There they are.
And tell some stories, kids.
Tell some stories, kids. In fact, we'll do this. We're going to put me on there and you guys on there because you guys get to be on the big screen.
Boom, look at that. TV stars and shit.
Now, Mike, if you would like, there is a spot open on the couch. If you want to see if you can take that mic and go over and sit on the couch and interview our Child Rebel Soldiers, you're happy to. If not, we can just let Steve do his thing.
Steve, interview my
Child Rebel Soldiers, Steve Lubsey, the professor in the building. If you're watching us on JiggyJaguar.net, thank you. Matt Neal was scheduled to be with us today. He, of course, is not with us. We're going to be talking to Cameron Landers in the next hour, as well as Labette Larry.
From the Rock and Roll Villain Society.
And we're also going to be talking to Liberty Harkness, who is a transvestite. And
things that Jiggy likes.
I'm saying,
Okay,
bro.
boys.
I'm just saying, bro. We gotta watch what we say. I saw an episode of Nip Tuck, and where Christian and Sean's son Matt gets beat up and peed on by a bunch of trannies. So I'm just saying, do not have your back on that. I'm gonna run.
All right, boys. You got plans to go to college?
Yes, I do.
What are you going to major in?
Nuclear engineering.
Get it
That's
in.
right.
All right. What about you?
I plan to go to college.
What are you going to do in school?
He's not going to college.
I don't know.
He's not going to college, kids.
Wrong answer.
Be
Policeman.
Policeman.
border.
Oh no, I see a life of landscape engineering in his future.
Oh my God.
Be a photographer. Or
There you go.
And he's going to work for Thomas Lamb. No, I don't want to pile on. I'll let Sean Story and Tom Smalling do that later.
By the way, I went and texted my mom that note. We're gonna call her from a number that she will not know.
Oh my God.
She's agreed to pick up. I
We're
don't know what
gonna-
I'm gonna say to my mom, but it's probably gonna be hilarious.
We're going to call Mike Game's mother here in a few moments. It is 56 minutes after the top of the hour. You're listening to the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience on such great radio stations as kjagradio.com, our good friends at talkshoe.com. Of course, I have to mention Sports Radio 101 The Puck, KFRK in Denver, Colorado. Denver, Colorado. And
That was unnecessary.
Not to mention on Facebook.
on Facebook,
KJAG Radio.
the man with the jigtacular vernacular, Jig Man Fraud with you.
Who we just bailed out of jail earlier this morning.
By the way, I just want to throw out a quick hashtag Team CC to Chris Swank and Chris Ortiz. They are paying attention to us in Wichita, Kansas.
My motherfucking boys!
They have been saying that this show is very amusing. They have enjoyed watching the Ustream of this broadcast. And, Mike, what else do you have for the child rebel soldiers over here? They frankly look terrified, from what I can tell.
Look at this kid's menacing stare. CRS2's menacing stare. It's what we're about. I don't know what our cause is yet, but when I know, you guys will all know.
We'll all know.
That's all I'm saying.
Here's the deal, as they say. Here's the deal, Alan Burke style. Next week, Matt and A-Rock are going to be in studio.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, and we need to get Cousin Chris in the studio because Cousin Chris has called them out on many occasions.
Chris.
Chris! Hello, Chris!
AKA Fat Jesus, apparently.
AKA Fat Jesus. Speaking of Fat Jesus.
It's right there.
Really? Oh, there he is. We're going to do this. We're going to try to call Chris on the Skype. Maybe. I thought about calling Ed Till, but I thought, no, we won't do that. We'll let him have a day to do whatever. We're going to call Fat Jesus, a.k.a. the man, the myth, the legend, Cousin Chris, the king.
Sometimes I like to refer to him as Chris Christopherson, like
Chris
the actor.
Christopherson.
I don't know why. I just do.
We're going to see if he'll pick up the horn. I don't know if he'll pick up the horn on the skip.
Hello?
There he is. It's Cousin Chris. We've got Mike
Yeah.
Game, and then we have the Child Rebel Soldiers in the building.
And that's what I've named those street urchins that's been hanging out with us. They're my child rebel soldiers now, Chris.
Hi, Fat Jesus.
Now, we wanted to call you based upon the fact that we were just talking about Matt and A-Rock. They, of course, were supposed to be in studio today, but they're not. They have not shown up. Matt called me earlier and said that he had a prior obligation. He wouldn't be here. And so we were sitting here talking to, what is it, Child Rebel Soldier number 1?
Yes.
Okay, and he brought up the name Fat Jesus. And so I immediately thought, yes, let's call him. And so we're calling you.
Oh, okay. Well, or
Chris,
yes.
Chris.
Yes.
Don't take any guff off these guys. Here's the deal. He said, and I quote, what country is Chris from?
Cavelandia.
Cavelandia. Why?
Because he's Icelandic, Viking, and his dad is a Yeti.
Chris, are you going to accept this from this young man?
Who is it?
It's the one with the glasses.
Valentine.
No. They have code names to protect their identity.
CR53.
That really works on a video stream.
They're just kids on video stream. They don't have names. They're just CRS1, CRS2. CRS1 is with the glasses.
I'll have to deal with it when I get there at 4. So.
Remember, these are children. You don't have to take their stuff from them. You can punch them in the face.
Oh my God!
You're bigger than them, Chris.
What?
I said you can punch these kids in the face. You're bigger than them.
Well, if I have to, I might have to.
Because of Chris advocating child violence on World Famous.
Why not?
I know you're not. That's Mike Game advocating that. I figured I'd just give you a shout. I guess we'll see you in about an hour, sir.
Yes, I will be there, brother.
All right, brother. I'll see you in a few.
Bye.
All right, later. Cousin Chris, it is 3:01 Central Standard Time, 4:01 Eastern, and 1 p.m. 1:01 Pacific. And Child Rebel Soldiers, it is... we're gonna be talking to this Cameron Landers. Let's get this crazy fellow on the phone. Joseph Boyd is his name.
Yeah, I'm gonna go smoke.
He's gonna step out and go smoke. That will take us into a quick timeout here. We're gonna do that, and so I need to actually full screen that image. There we are. Okay, well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna take a quick little timeout here. When we come back, we're going to talk to Cameron Landers when we get back here on the World Famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience.
The blog is 24/7 at JiggyJaguar.com. Now, here is the Jiggy Jaguar Radio Show.
You can hear the Jiggy Jaguar Radio Show while on the go with Stitcher Smart Radio. Stitcher is a free news and talk mobile app available for your smartphone. And when you download the Stitcher app to hear the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar Show, you have a chance to win some money. You get one chance to win, but a lifetime of amazing shows to hear whenever you want, so you still win. It was just awarded the Best App Award ever. Other awards included 2009 Webby, PC Magazine 2009 Best Pre-Apps. Listen to us on your IP phone and your Android phone and tablets. Stitcher Smart Radio for your phone. Go to Stitcher.com to download it free today. Got Stitcher? We're on it, so get it. Stitcher's an award-winning provider of news and talk radio for your mobile phone. Stitcher Smart Radio for your smartphone. Then during registration, hit the promo box and enter Jiggy Jaguar to get automatically entered to win $100. Don't forget to enter the promo code Jiggy Jaguar when you're registered.
Talk Radio wants you. An intimate guide to 700 shows and how to get invited. Hot off the press from McFarland & Company takes the guesswork out of contacting a radio host. Never before has a book included the show's theme, guest criteria, and best method of contact. Or looked inside the host's head for the best and worst guests and why some guests are invited back. The book is $75 and available from the publisher at 800-253-2187. That's 800-253-2187. Or online at McFarlandPub.com. That's McFarlandPub.com.
Oh, well, the jig, jig, jig. The jig is a jag. Oh, well, the jig, jig, jig. The jig is a jag. Oh, well, the jig, jig, jig. The jig is a jag. Jig, 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 jiggy, 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 jag, jag, jiggy, jag, 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 jiggy, jiggy, jag, jag, jiggy, jag, 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 jig, 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 jig.
Imagine no longer being tied down to your computer, but having the freedom to take live talk radio with you anywhere you go. TalkStream Live introduces our first ever iPhone application. The talk shows you follow now follow you, and your iPhone is now the fastest and easiest way to stay connected to the best talk radio on the internet. Let TalkStream Live transform the way you listen to radio. Listen to live talk shows 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Mobile talk radio from
365
TalkStream
days a
Live.
year.
Now available in the iTunes App Store.
If you thought season 4 of the Fabulous D Show was fierce, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh, no. I didn't do that, did I?
You did do that.
I did do that.
I had my boobs glued on all weekend.
I had another one who wanted to be tied to a chair wearing a fur coat, full body corset, clown makeup.
Strap the monkey into the spaceship and push that dial to Sublimited. We're diving deep into the underground.
Come on, let's see another one.
I can't stop laughing. I will die of asphyxiation.
Main reason why he was elected was because of his skin color.
Join me, the artist D, and my co-host Vanilla Child for another season of the Fabulous D Show, starting this spring 2012, broadcasting live from theartistd.com.
Hello, I'm the dead redundant tech shooter, Joe, and you're listening to the Fabulous D Show. The blood is on your hands.
Nothing serious, just a transvestite, just a tranate, nothing serious at all.
We're getting ready to have Rock and Roll Villain Society in the building.
A level of anarchy.
This is the King of the Mountain, Jeff here, and you're listening to the Jiggy Jaguar on JiggyJaguar.com.
All I gotta say is, my God. It is hour number 2 of the world-famous Jiggy Jaguar experience, coast to coast, border to border, all over the World Wide Web, over there at JiggyJaguar.com. Look at that. There's 2 of me on screen. I need to do this. I need to shrink this, shrink it down, because I want to make sure that I can get the professor in there. I want to make sure we get the Child Rebel soldiers in there.
By the way, Steve, when we start working out,
we're gonna call our man in the building.
back when I was buff, Mike.
We're gonna call him on Skip.
That was his last summer.
Hopefully he picks up. Cameron Landers. Cameron Landers! Pick up the phone, Cameron. Cameron,
Hello?
there he is. Cameron, how are you, sir?
Good, how are you doing?
Pretty good, actually. We've got Cameron Landers joining us today here on the big broadcast. The Rock and Roll Villain Society is in the building, or as they say in the heezy fisheezy. My kneesy. And we've got myself, Jigman Freud, let's see here.
The DJ we bailed out of jail this morning.
Yes, indeed. Or if you want to refer to me as the head jigger in charge.
That's racist.
The Jiggy Jaguar experience, of course, we also have Mike Game, our co-host for the week, Mr. Game.
AKA Duke Silver.
And Wichita's
leading black intellectual.
And we have his Mike Game Child Rebel soldiers in the building. What are their code names, sir?
CRS-1, CRS-2.
CRS-1, CRS-2. And we have a good friend of Cameron, the professor himself, Steve Lovesey, sitting in with us today. And Cameron, how are you doing on this fine Sunday?
Doing good, and it's trying to stay cool here. Just, getting rid of a hangover.
There's a few people in this studio doing the same thing.
Yeah, I figured I wasn't alone there.
Hey, Cameron.
Drinking down plenty of water and coffee. That always helps.
I'm just drinking more.
Yeah, that's
there you go.
That's Game's deal. Cameron, I heard a rumor, and I was going to ask you, because I'd seen on your Facebook profile picture where you had the two dual battle axes. I heard one night when you were drumming, you took the battle axes to the drum kit and it got really wild. But I don't know if that rumor was true or not, because I seen a picture of you the other day sitting behind the drum kit.
Yeah, it's strange how those rumors get started, but hey, it's rock and roll when a story can be told like that.
So stuff like this makes me hate being a rapper.
But you know what? The way I beat the hell out of my drum kit, I may as well take the acid to them.
Have you guys been working on any new material lately?
We have actually. We've been we've been working on getting our third album recorded. We've been trying for a couple of years to get it going, but we've had producer problems. Our first producer, who produced our first two albums, he's only doing it part time now, and he raised his prices and wasn't putting in the effort that he was, and so our stuff wasn't coming out there sounding quite as good. So we that
and the television
we went to another
industry
guy
are
who had the most
insane.
state of the art equipment, what we've come to find is every producer out there now is, unless you find ones that charge top dollar, they're and even then sometimes they're like they don't really know what they're doing. They just charge a lot, and then you never get what you really like. So what we've done is invested the money, bought our own stuff, and we're doing the recording ourselves. We've it took us about a year to really learn how the thing works, but now that we've figured out everything, now we're starting to get some good sounds, and we're going to have some new material soon.
Excellent. There's a young man here that wants to ask you a question. He's been bugging me for like 5 minutes now. Go ahead.
Do you get a lot of girls? Like being in a rock band?
That kind of goes without saying.
The word is groupies, son.
Yeah, do you get groupies?
Well, sure, the groupies are always there no matter what, as long as they're good.
We're trying to. We had career day here with these two little guys, and one of them wants to be a nuclear engineer, and the other one wasn't certain. I told him. I told him, hey, choose the path of a rocker, a rapper, or in the music industry. He said, why? I said, well, even if you don't make a lot of money at it, you get a lot of girls. So he's been asking everybody on the show today, you get a lot of girls?
Like, I make next to no money as a rapper, but gosh, if I'm not cleaning up on that visage. Except for J. Marie. She just not into me. I'm not black enough.
Apparently.
Hey, Cameron, you guys been playing a lot of gigs out there in the San Francisco area?
We've been on a break for a while because we've been trying out different bass players. We had our bass player that we were supposed to do big shows with last year kind of quit in the middle of things. So we've been auditioning different ones, and I think we've finally come across one who seems like he's going to fit, who seems to have the drive, and we're going to be booking shows again real soon. Our last big show was in Reno about a year ago.
Oh, you had a little bit of a drive there,
we're getting back on
you?
track here.
Yeah, I know being in a band's like being married to a whole bunch of people at the same time, because if you got one link that messes up, it slows the whole process down tremendously.
Oh yeah, what's the worst part is being caught right in between the middle of your band and the middle of your relationship or marriage, whatever it is.
Yeah.
That's a double-edged sword there.
We've got a tremendous guest with us today. Cameron Landers joins us. Rock and Roll Villain Society in the building. Talk to me a little bit about some of these tracks we're going to hear here in a few. Talk to me about Outlaw Trucker. This is one of the big hits. It's on the next album. Talk to me about Outlaw Trucker.
Yeah, that was Jay's pretty much the one. He's the brains behind all the lyrics and the ideas, and he just comes up with these things. His mind goes a mile a minute, and we both like a lot of the '70s TV shows and muscle cars and of course our big thing lately seems to be dogs and trucks.
Okay, that's that's an interesting combination, man.
Yeah, it's America, I tell you.
Now,
crazy story. I'm actually a son of a trucker. True story.
You're the son of a trucker?
Yeah, that's what my dad does. I told you this.
Well, the entire weekend, and we don't want to explain it to Cameron here, but my entire weekend has been spent getting basically just barraged by the Child Rebel Soldiers and Mike Game on a few choice comments that I made that I'm very much regretting now.
And I've just been forgetting my name drunk all
and then he's been getting drunk all weekend. The professor, our good buddy Steve Lovesey, has been spending most of the weekend networking on the telephone. So it's been quite an interesting weekend here.
Yeah, I've been working on a new TV show we got coming out here. Well, we're getting ready to start filming in about a month.
Now,
that's top secret. So.
The Rock and Roll Villain Society. Explain this name to me, man.
Okay, well, the name, it was actually a division. We used to be called Radio Star SF. The Rock and Roll Villain Society was a division of Radio Star SF. It was like a fan club that you could join. And then then eventually we just decided that would be a better name for the band.
Okay, well, hey, that works, man. Now,
with the name Radio Star, it didn't really fit the style of music we do, and there were too many copyright issues with that. There's lots of people. We were Radio Star SF, but there's lots of other things called Radio Star out there, and and some people when they hear our name, they think we're like a San Francisco '80s nightclub.
Now, talk to me about some of these other tracks that we're going to play here in a few. Talk to me about Puppy. I understand this is this is a theme to a motion picture. Talk to me about this.
Yep, that was a theme to a motion picture. Basically, what it was we Jay's ex-stripper girlfriend was she was trying to get like a shower scene in this one movie, and so she was looking online, and she happened to find that that slot available online. So she went and talked to the movie producers, and also told them their boyfriend was in a band, and they said, oh well, we need another band to contribute some music for the soundtrack. So Jay said, yeah, he'd do it as long as he got to write the theme song for it. So that's how that came about. And then and the movie stars Alice Cooper's daughter as the main character in it, Calico Cooper. And so we recorded the song, contributed to the movie, got a music video out of it, and the song and the music video ended up being 10 times bigger than the movie, actually.
Imagine that. Life turns out that way sometimes.
Yeah, you contribute your song to a movie, hoping you'll get recognition from the movie, and instead we ended up giving the movie recognition.
It's like the movie Singles. Terrible movie, awesome soundtrack.
I never saw the movie, but I heard about it. The only thing I remember about the movie Singles was Ann and Nancy Wilson of Heart doing the Battle of Evermore, covering Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, you gotta love the Wilson sisters.
And I remember hearing it and thinking it was Jimmy Page and Robert Plant.
Yeah, the soundtrack is really what makes that movie. That movie is actually terrible. Ethan Hawke, Ben Stiller competing over the same girl. In what reality does that happen?
Yeah. I remember the funny thing about Singles is one of my ex-girlfriends tried to get me to watch it one time because she said it would be a good lesson for how musicians treat their girlfriends. Basically saying I was paying more attention to my band than my girlfriend. You know how that story goes. It's the rock and roll business.
Well, I gave up music for my fiance, and then she left me. So
I tried warning him, never fall in love and out of money.
I was engaged one time, and but of course the band always comes first, and that pretty much put an end to that.
I'm still not back to music yet. I don't know what my deal is.
He's a really good rapper.
Don't tell people things like that.
Well, Cameron, I appreciate you making time for us today, my friend. Thanks for joining us.
I got one more thing for him.
Yes, Steve, jump in there, man.
Next time you guys go to shoot a music video, I've got an idea. And
Okay.
it could actually end up in the Guinness Book. I don't know if they got an entry yet for a music video containing the most strippers, but I'm planting the seed right now, my friend, and hoping it grows as tall as one of them redwoods that grow down the road from you out there. Because I just think that it would be pretty awesome to have a music video that has the world record amount of strippers in the video.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I'm calling John
And be
Fernandez
listed in the
tonight.
Guinness Book. You know, Rock and Roll Villain Society, you know, had 344 strippers involved in the making of this music video.
Hey, you know what? That would sell.
Yes, it would. You'd get airplay all over the United States just out of the curiosity of what these guys got going on with this.
I would probably favorite that on YouTube. I'll probably add that to my favorites.
Well, we're gonna play some of your music right now. I appreciate you making time for us today, brother. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, take care,
my
Cameron.
pleasure. Yeah, thanks for having me call in.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, we'll talk to you soon. Have yourself a wonderful day.
All right.
Cameron Landers with us today here on the Big Broadcast. We are going to play some of his music right now here on the Big Broadcast. And look at that. We've got to take... I love the image gallery. There we are. Okay. It is... We're going to play Buried Alive right now here on the Big Broadcast.
Red wine or dead roses, your crime, it exposes a certain weakness in your sanity. Now you're alone with your drugs and your vanity now. Buried alive. Buried alive. Buried alive. Buried alive. White lines, turn noses, your kind, it imposes a certain violence on a better world. And for an old man, you hit like a young girl. Buried alive. Buried alive. Buried alive. Buried alive. And it's a hard road for you. Found the price of your sin. Hope you will find a sickness for your medicine, a hero for your heroin now. Buried alive. Buried alive. Buried alive. Buried alive.
I do believe that gentleman was buried alive.
Check out more on this podcast.
What's up?
And the rest of the circus.
Getting it in with Johnny Kim.
Jiggy Jaguar. Jiggy Jaguar. Jiggy Jaguar.
I hear you.
Jiggy Jaguar.
On the radio. Are you doing a talk?
Jiggy
Johnny Kim ban you from the building?
He's an Asian guy that is into E40.
Jiggy Jaguar.
The biggest fan of E40.
You talking shit on Facebook?
That there possibly could be. What you know about E40? I don't know.
Didn't he volunteer to teach you some type of Korean martial arts for messing with him?
What made you bite the hand that feeds you? A little doggy. Did you know that college girls, they bleed too? Demon spawn with a milk bone of honey. Your shaggy kiss of death. A puppy. Paper trained in the devil's name, euthanized by doggy breath. Little doggy, when you lay your puppy eyes to rest, little doggy, well, do you dream of human flesh? Demon spawn with a milk bone of honey. Your shaggy kiss of death. Paper trained in the devil's name, euthanized by doggy breath. Demons bound with a milk bone of honey. Your shaggy kiss of death. Paper trained in the devil's name, euthanized by doggy breath. A puppy.
And now back to the Jiggy Jaguar experience starring comedian James Davis.
There is no James Davis for the last time. He was fired from the show.
It's old imaging. We've got to get new imaging.
It should be the Jiggy Jaguar experience featuring the professor.
That's right. That'll be. That's what we'll go with.
And sometimes my game.
And sometimes my game. The Child Rebel Soldiers in the building. Now, let's see here.
We're going to call Mrs. Game.
We're going to call Mrs. Game here in a few moments, but the Jiggy Jaguar experience, of course, is Sundays live, 2 to 4 Central, 3 to 5 Eastern, 12 to 2 Pacific. Of course, JiggyJaguar.net. Newsletter, social sites, you can donate to our cause, and you can give us a holla holla at 661-349-8255. And, of course, from the rat-fested attic, we are about... we're about 15 to 20 minutes away from calling Mike Game's mother for whatever reason. And
sheer hilarity.
We are, of course, the wannabe podcaster, the wannabe journalist, Jigman Fraud with you. And we want to thank our good friends at KFRK in Denver, Colorado. Of course, KFRKdenver.com. And I will be out in the Denver, Colorado area in mid-July. And hopefully we can make a station and affiliate visit. Maybe we can broadcast the show from there, possibly. We'll work out all those details as we go. We've got the Professor Steve Lovesey with us. We've got the Child Rebel Soldiers, or the Child Liberation Front. What are they?
Child Rebel Soldiers.
Child Rebel Soldiers. Mike Game with us today. Wichita's leading black intellectual.
That's right.
That right.
Managed by the Professor.
Managed by the Professor. And J. Marie will not sleep with Mike Game. Because she is apparently making #boss moves. She made so many boss moves, she broke her ankle. But the thing is,
She got her knees up a bit.
Jiggy called her a pear.
The Jiggy Jaguar Experience, of course, brought to you by Focal Me, Focal You. And we're going to call Labette Larry and see what we can jimmy up. He's got all sorts of craziness. He's talking about Monsanto, all the other stuff. Maybe Labette Larry will pick up. Labette?
Hello?
Look at that.
Larry.
Labette Larry.
Hey, Jiggy.
What's up?
Not much. I had a graduation party last night.
Look at that.
We had a little bit of party over here, too.
Well, this was for 8th grade graduation.
Oh.
We had one of those, too.
We had one of those, too.
Well, ours was for Stripper University graduates, the class of
Oh, I was at
2013.
the wrong place.
Yeah.
I was at the wrong place.
We graduated a fine class of young ladies this last night, and they went off to the great stripper poles around the world.
Now,
Amish engineered.
Now, Labette Larry is joining us on the telephone in studio. We've got the Professor Steve Lovesey. We've got Mike Game, Wichita's leading black intellectual, and we also have the Mike Game Child Army.
Rebel Soldiers.
Rebel Soldiers. That's
Keep
it.
fucking this up, Jiggy.
I keep screwing this up for whatever reason.
Larry, we're building an army for you to tackle Monsanto.
Oh, boy, look out, Monsanto.
Mike Game doesn't understand yet the significance of what this company wants to do to his life. Tell him a little bit about what they're up to.
Oh, I've seen the documentary Food Inc. I'm quite familiar with what Monsanto wants to do.
That's why he's the leading black intellectual.
And their GMOs.
Monsanto is evil. They think they own genetics.
That's insane, isn't it?
How can you? God owns them.
Exactly.
God owns them.
Yeah.
Now, Labette Larry, you had sent me a couple Facebook messages. Let me see if I can pull these up here.
While he's doing that, Larry, I'll go over a few items with you. Do you know what corporation has got the most people into public office here in the United States?
Yes.
It's Monsanto, isn't it?
I believe so. I haven't been up there to go down their roster yet, but that's
factual.
coming up.
They even have one Supreme Court justice that actually used to be an attorney for Monsanto.
Oh, he's famous. That's the tip of the iceberg.
Yep.
Yes, we are going to find more. I have a present for them.
I have a present for them. What is your present, sir?
A lawsuit.
I'm going to plant one soybean in one potted flower pot and just go give it to them and present it to the CEO and say, if I borrowed your genetics, I'm sorry. Here they are back.
Apparently, Labette Larry said someone needs to film a Daffy Duck cartoon about Labette County. Why is this, sir?
It's the most interesting county in Kansas.
Except for...
Well... There's 104 other ones.
Yeah. They're all in the running for this interesting mix.
False. There are no interesting counties in Kansas. That's my Dwight. That's my Dwight Schrute from The Office.
Sedgwick County's interesting.
That's where I live.
What do we think is the most corrupt county in the state of Kansas?
Oh, good question. Shawnee, headquarters for Topeka.
Right on the money. Ding, 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 ding. You win.
Oh, of course.
Now, talk to me a little bit about, I believe on April 2nd, you put a newspaper article or something up here, or you shared somebody's newspaper article. Report notes cause of child's death, father files suit, and death of child. What the heck is this? Is this a Lebec County story? What's going on here?
Yes, this happened in Parsons.
Okay, talk to us a little bit about this. What's going on with this,
Well,
or what was going on with this?
Brian's daughter showed up at the emergency room, deceased, with a low body temperature. And we would like to know why, is all
we
that
would
we
like
want.
to know why. Well,
Not to change the subject, Larry, I noticed that our former lovely governor, Kathleen Sebelius, is coming under quite a bit of fire in Washington as the head of the Human Health and Services organization up there, agency, whatever it is, for possibly taking campaign donations for companies that the HHS is doing business with.
there it is. Sean Story's in the building.
Have you heard anything about this, Larry?
And he brought Cousin Chris
I
with
have
him.
not heard one word on that. I was a big fan of hers. She was a Democrat, and Kansas looked good when she was the governor.
I'd heard that on another radio station the other day, and that's the first I'd heard of it, but it sounded like it was a big deal because it was one of the 4 things that they announced about the Obama administration having some problems, and they put that one out there too.
Yeah, Obama's got problems, all right. A country he can't run correctly.
Well, when you put a guy in office that's never ran a business, how the hell's he going to run a country? It's what I could never figure out.
Yeah, good question.
That'd be like me hiring you to run Coke Industries. By God, you could run your farm, but it'd be a little bit harder to run a company with 150,000 employees. You know?
Or hiring Twinkie to run.
Oh, you buy Brown back, and it ain't so hard.
Shots fired!
I've heard all about the Cook brothers. Sounds like they're typical Wichita.
Yeah, Larry, we had a band
opportunity.
come under attack last night by a heavyweight in the music industry.
Yes.
The music scene, and a band stuck up for the scene, and they come under fire. And this high-powered music executive threatened to ruin them in the industry, make sure they'd never get a contract, never play anywhere. They are playing for us, by the way, twice. And because we don't give a shit what that big music executive says. And on top of all that, I got about everything we need that a movie studio has to shoot movies. So we're going to shoot a music video with these gentlemen. And then at the end of it, I'm going to fly a big old flag of my middle finger and send that right back to that executive and tell him, what do you think about this? Stick it up your ass.
He uses the term gentleman very loosely.
Cameras work wonders.
And by a big-time executive, he's using that term way.
And Jiggy's had problems with this music executive himself. Entertainment executive is what I should have
Blackballed out of the business.
Yeah, him and Jiggy have had a kind of a quiet war going on for about a decade now.
Really?
And, oh, yeah.
Oh, God.
Using the
Jiggy's
term
got a lot of
quiet very
ammo on his
loosely.
side.
Oh, these guys have detonated. They've burned bridges
Sources
with people
say.
standing on them.
Oh, goodness, let's just talk about these people.
Well,
this Mr. Lamb is going to get slaughtered. His last name is Lamb. And he's about to be slaughtered because it just so happened that that band that
I don't
he had
like
singled out was friends with the guy who used to be a high-powered music industry executive. That would be me. So I still got a couple connections, and I was flipping out my cards, and in that deck of cards, I still got a few tricks, you know, so we're going to just
me too.
we're going to see how this little war plays out.
Well, Larry, I don't mean to cut you off, my friend, but we've got to move along. I will talk to you next week.
Oh, will do, Jiggy. How's your concerts in Hutchinson doing this
They
week?
are
ready to
getting
start
ready
in
to
3
ramp
weeks.
up.
3
actually.
weeks.
3 weeks, my friend.
Oh, I'm all supportive. Maybe I'll come up.
Hey, we would love to have you. I would even.
Hey, Ward, Reno County.
I would even put you on stage. Cousin Chris would roll his eyes and
Larry, if
want
you
to
wanna-
hang himself.
Larry, if you want
But,
to come down to a couple of the shows, you're welcome to party while you're down here and stay at our place. You know, you can spend the night over here.
I might take you up on that. I have old friends in Kingman.
Yeah.
Bring your banjo and we'll stick you on stage.
It starts.
Oh,
It starts
it's
June the
best
8th.
deal.
June the 8th, and it's every Saturday for 3 months, starting June the 8th.
Well,
That's
Larry,
a great thing.
Larry, I got to move along. I will talk to you next week, sir.
We will stay in touch, Jiggy. Remember, I'm on Facebook.
Look at that.
Yep.
Larry, Labette Larry in the building.
State Senator Labette Larry.
The biggest star of them all. We're gonna get to Patricio? Patricio? I don't know how you pronounce this guy's name. We're gonna talk to a rapper here in a few moments, Mr. Mike, so be prepared for that.
Fuck is this guy?
We have let's do a quick little reset here, folks. In studio, we have Mike Game, Wichita's leading
Black intellectual.
We have the Mike Game child
Rebel soldiers.
Who else do we have?
We have
CRS.
We have
CRS. Introduce this guy.
Yes.
Cousin Chris.
What else?
AKA.
What else?
Fat Jesus.
What other name does he have? What other name does he have? Where's he from?
Cavelandia.
Why is he called Cavelandia?
Cavelandia.
I'm teaching my child rebel soldiers well, Chris. I'm not going to not know how to read.
If they misspell a word, he makes them drop and do 20 push-ups. He's
no,
brutal.
keep it real. I make them do 80 because it's a weird number.
Now, Mike, you have tiger's blood, I believe.
Yes, sir. It's a new concoction. Just made it prior to going on the air.
And that is a combination of what?
Jones soda, Steve's wine, and strawberry Bud Light Lime Strawberritas.
Ugh.
And I also sprinkle in just a little dash of meth just to keep me going.
Oh my god! And he probably got that from the Swiss Army department over there.
We already went into the whole Jiggy Jaguar thing.
We've got the Professor Steve Lovezy, and we have Sean Story, which, by the way, we will explain to him the tranny situation here in a few. I stuck my foot in my mouth once again.
Along with other things.
There's trainings involved. You stuck something else in your mouth. And I'm never gonna let this down. I'm never gonna let this down. Now, Twinkie, something happened on social media last night. Grab a microphone, sir.
As I've always said, Facebook ruins lives and careers.
Ruins friendships, like the great friendship that they had with the lamb.
Explain, kind of explain to me what the hell went on for the people who are not affiliated with all this craziness, but they now are going to be affiliated with this craziness.
A particular individual who's involved in the local media here in and around Hutchinson, Kansas, and the central Kansas
A media
area.
mogul he is.
He decided that he was going to promote a show that was happening in Wichita, which is all well and fair. I'm we're all friends, everybody's friends, and we all work together. And he decided to throw out the comment in there that sorry, Hutchinson, your music scene is dead. And it lit a fire under my ass, probably like nothing ever has, because I've always been the person that sat in this town going, God, I hate this place. God, I want to get out of here. But still, we may not have much, but we got our pride. And, for him to have lived here and grew up here, no matter any of the bullshit that he talks, which is ridiculous, he lived here and he's grown up here and he's been a part of the scene that is here. And I've worked really hard, my whole life being involved in the music scene to keep something alive here, whether it's small, minute, or whether
And
it's
you've done a
big.
good job, my friend.
And it makes me so angry for him to say, oh, and he's just, because he's wherever far away, he can sit there and point his finger and talk shit. Well, he's got another thing coming.
I realized after I looked at this with an objective mind for quite a while, he didn't really attack the music scene here. He attacked something that's getting ready to happen, which is Concerts for the Cause this summer. Because
in a roundabout way, that's what he did.
Because
I hate to say it.
About 35 bands going to play every Saturday for the next 3 months, and he just was a little bit jealous. And Sean's band happened to be one of them going to be playing, so he targeted them because they're with the villains, And
it aggravates me because he posted a flyer for some bands that are really good friends of mine, and he said, "Oh, we'll come see this show," and sorry, Hutchinson, your music scene's dead. Like, go see this show, not the other. And it's like, okay, first of all, that's bad form. Second of all, that's just wrong. You don't do that as a media person. That's not your job. Your job was inform, not talk shit. Jiggy. And the way that he went about that, and that's wrong because we're here in the music, in the music
community,
yeah. And here in the music community in the area, we're all really tight and we're all really close friends, and I consider every band that I know family. And for him to act like that is very childish.
What got me was how he said he was going to ruin you in the industry. Well, I'm getting ready to put a documentary TV show and a reality show out there, and I asked this gentleman sitting next to me, Sean Story, to cut me the guitar lick that starts off the TV show. So I don't think the Lamb has in any way, shape, or form slowed down VOS, Sean's band. I'm laughing at this.
To be completely honest, he can do whatever he wants.
Because it won't work.
Bad publicity travels faster than good publicity, and I'm not really worried about it. None of us in our I can't say that. We all want to make it, and we all want to do something with it. But I'm perfectly happy where I'm at for the moment. If it goes somewhere, great. If it doesn't, cool. At least we get to have some fun along the way.
Yeah.
See,
he can do whatever he wants.
He's supposed to be helping fans out, and he just pours them down.
We're going to change the speed here just a hair. Ask this gentleman what you've asked every other rocker that we've had on the show today, please.
Do you get a lot of girls?
I get my fair share.
Rats.
They all, even though we never had these guys in the studio at the same time, they all had the same response, didn't they? A lot.
Rats.
However,
that's what he wants to do for a living someday.
However, though I respect this guy's cause, we are in the same room with the one guy who single-handedly did destroy Wichita's hip-hop scene, so I did do that. I destroyed it.
I guess.
Happy birthday, Jessica Tupin.
Happy birthday, Jessica Tupin.
Who's that?
Buy my goddamn website and throw me out. I'm gonna destroy everything you fucking touch.
Oh my god.
Jessica Tupin is this fat bitch that fucking K-Will decided should be my fucking partner running ICT Hip Hop after I spent a good year and a half building it up. Doing shows, selling out everything we fucking did. He sells it to her. It's a free website, by the way. Sells a free website to her for an astronomical amount of money. She fires me on Facebook. I'm at work and I find out that I'm no longer on the site.
That's like divorce on Facebook.
So, of course, what did I do? I break her laptop and sabotage all of her shows all summer. And there's never been a hip-hop scene in Wichita again. But my game is still thriving, though.
Don't you hate getting fired on Facebook? I didn't get fired on Facebook, but I did get divorced on there. I went to click on my wife a message one day, and I noticed we weren't friends anymore. And where it has that in a relationship or married to, it just didn't exist anymore. That's how she got me to start with.
$200. Now, Chris, you have often been critical of me when it comes to my relationship or not, I guess, lack thereof, with Thomas Lamb. You always mention something about, what is it, quote unquote, you would cut him up.
You need to cut him. I need to cut him up. You need to cut him up. Anybody in this room needs to cut him up. He's not helping nobody out. He's got this over here. Sean is over here working his ass off, and this guy's just not helping out. He's just dogging everybody.
CRS has volunteered their services.
the child rebel
soldiers.
I'm kind of sitting in the school where, honestly, man, you give him enough rub, he'll hang himself.
Yeah, we talked about this a year ago and knew this was going to happen. Jiggy and I were talking about that very same thing a year ago because I told Jiggy, I said, don't get in any drama. I said, people like that already have the shovel in their hand and they're going to dig their own grave.
Yeah, and
Jiggy don't like drama.
And regardless of my personal opinions, honestly, man, I just want people to know that's wrong. I mean, people, there's not everybody in the world is like that. And so please don't look on Facebook and take his opinion as that's the way everybody is, because that's not the way it is.
Well, you brought a guitar for a purpose, I believe, right? Or you just had it for the heck of it?
He's gonna slam somebody's hand in it.
I didn't know if you guys
play a tune, my friend.
Go.
Play a tune.
We got time. We'll let the child rebel army. Is that what they're called?
Rebel soldiers. God damn it, Jiggy.
It's not a funny song.
Do whatever you gotta do. I don't care.
All right.
Jiggy's stressing right now because if he gets
June 22nd, I'm playing with somebody at Concert for the Cause.
Alex Cartwright.
Alex Cartwright, yeah.
Bill Cartwright?
Bill Cartwright. Cartwright.
Nancy Cartwright, the voice of Bart Simpson.
That'd be awesome. Silent for the end. Living dead, tranquil and complete. No light seeping through. Just me and you, tranquil and complete. No fucking lunchbox. Hoping for a second chance, a little more than pretend, a little more than just disagree. So take the knife from my hand, jab back deep within. There's not left here to say. Cause I won't cry, cause I'll never speak. Cause life's cheap when you look at me, yeah. No light seeping through. Just me and you, tranquil and complete. Hoping for a second chance, a little more than never pretend, a little more than just disagree. So take the knife from my hand, jab back deep within. There's not left here to say. There's nothing left of me.
Look at that. Good shit.
Good shit. Good shit.
Great song.
Great song, man.
Now, we have with us in studio, we have Sean Story, aka Twinkie. I'm still trying to figure out where the hell he got the nickname Twinkie from, but
He liked the Hostess brand
Don't
snacks.
ask me where the cream filling is, because trust me, you don't want to know.
Did somebody prep him before we got him on the air? Is that what's going on here?
Howard Stern's crew pulled him aside and warned him about certain obstacles in this show.
Now,
I'm just waiting to ask, do you know Tom Smalling?
Now, earlier this weekend, I was alerted, and we might as well let Sean in on the joke. And it's a joke, Mike. It's not an admission of anything.
Yeah, it is.
Jiggy, his name is. Can you tell him Jiggy's name, please?
Jiggy Jaguar.
Why is
By
his
citing
name
this,
that?
you are in no way admitting guilt.
No, I'm not admitting any
When the
guilt
cops
here.
tell you it's bullshit, when anybody else tells you that's bullshit.
Apparently, there is, and I thought at one time, a really hot Latin waitress.
And I second that motion. I said the same thing. I thought
Over
she was
at
attractive.
the R&B Drive-In. Well, come to find out, according to one of the
Dude
members
looks
of
like
the
a lady.
Child Rebel soldiers over there.
Dude looks
Child
like a
Rebel
lady.
Army, apparently, it's a tranny.
No. It's a dude that looks like a lady.
It's a trans testicle, as they say.
No. She has taken no hormones or no surgeries. She is a dude that looks like a lady right now.
Now, as soon as I was alerted to this, I, of course, stuck my foot in my mouth as I...
More than a foot.
I conned him into this. I conned him into this.
I turned around...
You put what in your mouth?
I turned around and I said, you know something? I hate to admit it, but...
I'll date her anyway.
I'm actually a little bit more turned on now than I was before. Now, that has buried me all weekend.
None of his friends show up no more because now they know what an overnight visit means.
That's why I haven't slept the whole time I've been here.
Damn, he was calling in his army skills because he slept with one eye open. Every time I'd walk out that door, he was making sure it was me.
Do you have a Glock under your pillow?
I don't need a Glock.
So
But Jiggy sleeps with something that rhymes with Glock under his pillow.
Oh my God. So I have
Apparently there were some muffing, buttering thoughts going on with the waitress over there, and
who's actually a waiter.
Actually a waiter. And what the general listening audience wanted to know was Jiggy going to butter their muffins, or were they going to butter his muffins?
Both.
From what I understand, it's like that scene in Hangover Part 2. I squirt my sperm in you, you squirt your sperm on the floor.
There's a reason why it's called Bangkok.
Oh my God. See, why can't we make fun of Fat Jesus over here?
Because Fat Jesus is in the
That's
dudes.
actually that's actually a cool name, not gay boy.
Birdcage part 2 with your shirts, man.
I have nothing to do with the show The Birdcage.
There's no way I'm gonna say. Did I say 2 figures better make it 3 around you ever again?
And the sad thing for Jiggy, he didn't just have the locals afraid to coming over. Former professional wrestler Diamond Dallas Page had just called me and told me, "Hey, I'm canceling, Steve. I ain't showing up there. That dude's scared of the living shit out of me these days." And I thought, man, that's pretty bad when you can scare Diamond Dallas Page.
Speaking of professional wrestling, Jiggy has admitted to me that the second
likes to
saddest
wrestle.
moment of his life, besides finding out Santa Claus was not real, was finding out that Goldust was actually not gay. Jiggy gotta go check himself in the Prairie View. We didn't hear from him for a couple of years. It was a bad day.
Bang!
Then to further his depression, he found out that Perry Saturn was not gay.
Oh my God!
But he still listens to Howlin' Oates.
Because Howlin' Oates is the goddamn greatest R&B duo of all fucking time.
Hall and Oates.
Hall and Oates, baby.
George Michael is who he listens to, and we're going to get that straight. Wham UK, baby. George Michael.
I was going to bring up something about
Jiggy's been spending his whole life looking for a father figure, if you know what I mean.
I was going to bring something up about Hall & Oates Man-Eater, but I thought, no, that would be...
Well, I thought it would be nice.
Poor Jig. You want to hang yourself right now, don't you?
That's right.
The scandal has started. Jiggy will not be running for president in this lifetime. When the ghosts come out of the closet, his political career went down the
He
tubes.
comes out of the closet.
All of them years of political commentation, gone. The guy worked for Eon, gone. Interviewing politicians, learning the tricks of the trade. He was getting ready to make his move into politics.
The right thing.
He's learned a lot from
And
Elliot Spitzer.
He turned the wrong trick. Jiggy turned the wrong trick. Incidentally, how was AJ last night?
Heard a lot of muffled gargling, but I didn't know what was going on.
I didn't mind her staying over here with you because she didn't snore like some of the other ones.
Wendy?
No. AJ didn't snore at all, so she was quiet. She did let out some funny sounds like,
That progressed to, yeah.
More, baby, more.
Give me that Jaguar experience.
Let's stop for a second.
You sly cat, you.
Now, next time you're going to think before you speak, right?
No, he won't. No, he won't. He will run at lightning speed to YouTube or the microphone here.
Oddly enough, I can't make this up. Hold on.
Wait a sec. What's he doing? Where's he going? That camera there.
Oh, no, I'm going to trip.
That camera there.
Okay, here it is.
This is a book that Jiggy owns. Being Female. Sign of the times? Signs of things to come? I don't know.
Now, you know I'm here in the studio quite a bit because my office is next door to the studio. The ironic thing is he's been getting lots of phone calls from surgeons. And I thought maybe Jiggy had cancer or something. Then come to find out, no, Jiggy don't have cancer. The surgeons are transgender surgeons.
Oh, wow.
And I said, you're going to interview these guys?
They're going to take my temperature. I should say these things.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man, Chris. Shut up.
Wow.
Right.
Hey, shit just got real.
And his butt.
This can't be real. This is all a gimmick. Okay? You guys are living in the gimmick. This is all a gimmick.
I don't know, Jay, coming out the closet might actually be the first time I've ever actually seen a real Jiggy Jaguar.
I've seen the real Jiggy Jaguar. It's not that.
Hey, nobody wants to hear about it on the radio.
Bye, Lunchbox.
Catch you later, dump truck.
Lunchbox. Well, I wanna thank Sean Story for coming in. I also want to thank cousin Chris for arriving. Matt and A-Rock are going to be here next week. You're more than happy to swing by and say hello because I know they want to say hello to you.
Oh yeah, those two guys. I can't show up this week. I apologize, Jiggy. Whatever. Two big bad radio guys, huh?
I knew it. I'm gonna save this tape and play it for him.
I don't care. Do it. You like drama? You're a woman anyway.
I don't like drama. I run from drama as quick as I can.
Come on, Jiggy. We know you don't run.
What did Tom say? Drama-free radio.
That's right.
I don't know. Today it sounds more like a Lifetime special.
Jiggy's a typical white guy. He runs to the gunfight. Everybody else runs from it, but he runs into it.
What's that?
What's going on here,
Sounds
folks?
like gunshots. I should investigate.
Oh my god.
That was an awesome Doctor Who impersonation.
I was doing Doctor Who.
Hey, I'll take Fat Jesus, Mr. Tranny.
I love this.
I no longer want to know the Jiggy Jaguar experiences ever again in my life.
Oh my god. So, but before we shut this thing down, what did you guys do what prompted that picture? Was there some sort of setup to that, or?
Absolutely. I got on the microphone and I said, so some say that the Hutchinson music scene is dead. I don't know. It doesn't look too dead in here to me. And everybody put their hands up, and then I told everybody on stage to flip Colton off because he's the bearded asshole. And so everybody flipped him off, and I said, okay, this picture's going to get posted. A big fuck you to Thomas Lamb. And it's said more than once on Facebook where the picture is posted. So,
well,
I'm just saying what they posted.
Why did he move to North Dakota is what I'm asking.
Who?
Exactly.
Who moved where?
Tommy Boy.
Tommy moved to North Dakota?
Tommy Boy moved to North Dakota for whatever reason or another.
Well, I know that the Dakotas are having a really good Silicon Valley tech boom right now, but I doubt he has any involvement in that.
Oh, I doubt he does either.
Maybe G's gonna follow him. I heard that sex change operations are real cheap.
Oh my god!
Tranny Bill! Tranny Bill!
Oh my god!
Yeah, call me baby Fat Jesus one more time. You're slaughtering who?
Hey, shut up, Fat Jesus.
I kind of like it.
And now we're going to call Mrs. Game.
Do we got enough time?
Let's go,
Yes,
man.
give her a call. Give her a call.
Let's call Mrs. Game.
And then the show's over.
I wrote the number down. I want people to know my mom's phone number.
Have you met his mom?
Yes.
You might not want to go to this bridge. She's a little crazy.
That's exactly why we're doing this.
Mike. She ain't gonna get no more drugs, dude.
Let's see, 316.
Motherfucker, don't be saying it out loud. And
No,
shit.
it's area code 316. That's all I'm saying. We're calling the
I showed a
316.
friend of mine your picture, and he's wanting to talk to you.
I got this. I can freestyle this.
Okay. We're gonna.
My back is cold.
Put a shirt on, dude. You fat man.
Shut up, fat Jesus.
Lunchbox.
Hello?
Hey, Mom.
Hey.
Hey, what are you doing? It's Mike, your son.
Yeah, I'm fighting a tornado right now.
And you're live on the radio.
And you're on the radio, Mommy's got pranked. Anyways, so I'm living here in Hutchinson, Kansas, right? You know, that's where I've been for the last, when did I leave?
3 days.
Can't remember. Anyways, I met this dude named Steve. He's a really awesome guy, and I was like, you know what? Steve's single, my mom's single.
Both
See what's
47.
going on. Guys both old as hell. So Steve, go ahead and talk to my mom for a little bit.
Mike thinks that I should take you out on a date, but I thought I'd have to ask you first.
That's commitment. He won't do it.
Mike, when are you gonna be home?
One of these days.
Shot down, Steve.
About 2 hours from now, he will be.
Try to hook up a low connection, Mom.
Michael, I'm not even fucking playing with you, man. We got a tornado right now. Do you think that I'm joking?
It looks nice in Hutchinson, and fucking serendipity, Dad's calling me. Steve, talk to my mom.
Hey, go hide. Go hide. We don't want to keep you while the tornado's going on, and we'll be praying for you for real.
Oh, well, thank you. My son wants me to go out on a date.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
he wants me to take you out on a date.
That's a scary date.
You obviously haven't seen me. I would, if my son approves, I guess I approve.
Okay. We'll be back in touch with you on this deal after the tornado later on this week.
Is getting fucking ass
Yeah.
by a tornado right now.
Are you bringing him home or no?
Yeah, I'm coming home in a little bit, Mom. I've been
Soon as
drinking Tiger's blood and popping melatonin all weekend.
As soon as the tornado's over, he's going to be there.
Okay.
I lived through
Well,
3 hurricanes.
I'm going to let my new
Okay.
girlfriend go. That way, you're safe from the tornado. You take care.
Make sure Bobby
let
doesn't
me
die.
talk to my son real quick, please.
Mom, make sure Bobby doesn't die.
That's what you do. You'll see a lot of me, both.
Well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna say see ya for this week, and we will talk to you next week here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience, coast to coast and border to border, all over the World Wide Web over there at JiggyJaguar.com. Before we let everybody go, Mike, do you have any final words for the folks?
If you live in Wichita, hopefully you're not dead.
Run for cover!
And also, one last happy birthday shout out to Jessica Toopin. Toop the truth, happy birthday. Those Weight Watcher points are on your Facebook. Go ahead and, earn yourself a little cheat day.
We'll talk to you next week here on the world famous Jiggy Jaguar Experience. Good God in heaven. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Good night, everybody. Good night,
I'm about to
everybody.
fucking I'm about to look into that shit.
I love it. We're still live on the old Ustream over here, and we're gonna.